Hola clase, espero que estén bien. En este video vamos a hablar sobre cosas importantes para el final del semestre. Okay, so we are now in module 4. The last thing you had to do was turn in your composition final draft. The things that we have coming up are the feedback journal assignments, the final oral exam through Zoom, and the activities on VHL. So if we go to VHL to our calendar, we only have one more set of activities due on the 8th, okay? And you have them here. It's not as much as we typically have. It should take you less time overall. And I believe, let me check to make sure. This is the last VHL activity that we have as an oral dialogue. So you have from the 10th, 17th, 24th, I have those graded in VHL. I just have to transfer them to D2L. So if you would like to know what your grade is, you can check VHL for that. I'm going to transfer them to VHL this week. The last thing we have is the dialogue on December 8th, which is this coming Sunday. You should have almost all of your other grades besides that. We do still have to do Unit 10 activities, so I have not input those grades. Most of the composition final drafts and rough drafts have been graded. And what we have left is the final exam, the oral dialogue, as well as the individual interview and the feedback journal. Those should be the only things that you have left that need to be graded. So remember the feedback journal, information for that can be found by going to content. Okay, if you go here to participation, it gives you an explanation of what exactly you need in your feedback journal, as well as a template for your feedback journal. This is due by December 11th, which is the last day of classes for us, and you will turn it in here via assignments. It looks like this, feedback journal. Okay, if I look at it as a student, this is what you should see. Assignments, feedback journal, and it'll go through here the instructions. It also gives you the template here. You will add a file and submit it. Okay. If you look on our D2L homepage here, I have put forward the calendar of the days that I'm available to complete our oral final exam. So here it says under the general guidelines, what do we need to do? This gives you a list to show what are the possible topics that I'm going to ask you. So you will either have to do topic 1, ¿qué pasaría? Or topic 2, ¿dónde y cómo te ves en 10 años? So remember, the important things are, it needs to be at least 4 minutes. An even interaction, which means that not one person should be doing all the talking. Okay, the grammatical features I'm looking for in dialogue 1 are C clauses, which is if. If this, then that. For dialogue 2, present perfect or future. Remember that only one person needs to sign up for the exam. You should also do this with your Catmail account so that when I send the link to you, it goes to your Catmail, not a different account. Also remember that the slots are in Mountain Standard Time, which is U of A time. Okay, those are the important things to remember about the oral final exam. I have my calendar here starting on December 13th. I have different days available, different times. So Friday from 9 to 2 Tucson time, Monday from 4 to 6 Tucson time, Tuesday from 8 to 3 Tucson time, Wednesday from 11 to 3 Tucson time, and Thursday from 3 to 7 p.m. So these are the times I have available. Okay, so vamos a ver otra vez lo que nos falta. I think that's everything we have remaining. Remember here, this is you have gotten this instructor notification. So I do have 2 sections of Spanish 202 that I'm teaching this semester. We have 26 enrolled in one, 28 enrolled in another. So far, the evaluation response rate is about 7% for each of them. If we reach 80% of a response rate, I am able to give everybody extra credit. So please take advantage of that. It has to be at 80% response for me to give everyone extra credit. The reason I have to give it to everyone is because I don't know who completes it or who doesn't complete it. Evaluations are always anonymous. They're done online. So I'm never given any names of who does the evaluations or who did not do the evaluations. It's just a compiled score. So remember, if we get this response rate here to 80%, I will give you guys some extra credit, okay? So please take advantage of that. It has to be completed by, let's see the date that it ends. I don't know. Oh, so here it is. It gives it to us here. So this will end on 12/11. So this will end next week on the last day of classes is when it ends. It ends on 12/11. So please make sure by next week to have it at that 80% response rate. That gives us more than a week to complete it so that I'm able to give everyone in the class extra credit. If you do have any questions, please let me know. Gracias y saludos. Nos vemos.